Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now, here's Westbrook. DeRozan inside. Clock at 4. Here's Weber. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now, here's Doncic. And that one drops.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
Westbrook drives in. And finished off by Westbrook.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Thor. Off target from three-point range.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Weber with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Sabonis. Bank shot. No good. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. Leading by 5. And it's Doncic missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Weber throws it down.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Screen by Sabonis. Inside. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 3. And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got 6 points.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Doncic. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
To the paint. Sabonis' shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Boston. 6-point game.
I'll tell you, with those long strides, Tatum gets up court in a hurry.
Now, here is Weber. 6 points for him. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Weber, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Weber hits them both. 8 seconds left to play here in the first. Doncic looking it over. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Celtics. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
The Kings trail by 6. Here's Simmons, and it's blocked. Pass to Hauser. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
That's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Slicing and dicing the defense to pieces. When Simmons cuts hard inside, he is very hard to control.
Right wing. Back to Boucher. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Hauser's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
Boucher with the steal. Here's Gonzalez. Still without a basket. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
So it's the Celtics now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Outside Gonzalez. Lock at 6. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
Boston again missing. Now, here's Achua. For 3, Murray. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Pass to Hauser. Now Pritchard. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To the middle. Here's Achua.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Hauser misses.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Back to Murray. Outside for Simmons. And Boucher sends it back. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Carson, no good. The Kings trail by 3. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Hauser. Boston, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here is Achua. And they double up Murray. Simmons inside. Rebound Boston.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Pass to Hauser. Out to the wing. They set the pick. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Celtics shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Right side Simmons. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Left side, Sabonis. Weber can't hit. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Weber. It's hauled in by Thor.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Levine can't hit.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
Back to Sabonis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Sabonis has got his second bucket tonight.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
To the right side. It's Suggs with the drive. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, the runway was clear for Suggs, and he didn't let it go to waste.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority. He's trying to fire his guys up. Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
DeRozan surveying the D. Back to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Yeah, DeRozan is an intelligent playmaker, opening up the floor for his team with the pick and roll.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Boston leading by 10. And stand on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But Can they force more turnovers? Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Count that one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Man, I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
Pass to Pritchard. 1:11 left to play in the third. Here's Gonzalez.
Well, that's what Levine has to do to be effective at the defensive end. Stay active and engaged.
That bucket in no time at all. Levine's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. To the wing right side. Boucher the screen. Here's Hauser. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. At one time, pretty much just a three-point specialist, Sam Hauser, coach, is now cranking up the defense.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can come into the league and maybe carve out a niche with just one skill. But usually what you have to do is take that one skill and build on it so that you can be a consistent rotation player. Sam Hauser has done that, and as you said, he's added the defense to his shooting ability.
From downtown, drills it from outside. Hauser's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Boucher's shot is off. He got it up. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Suggs has got the ball here for Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Doncic outside. There's a good screen. Down low. 4, no good. The Kings trailed by 9. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And first step quickness that time for Murray.
Out left to the wing. Tatum, that's for 2. Doncic outside to the left side wing. 4. No good from outside. Outside, Simmons. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. To the inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
It's rebounded by Doncic. Celtics leading by 4. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Thor. Misses the 3.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Weber with it. Monk deflects the pass. It's stolen by Suggs. And down it goes.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Now Murray. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Suggs outside. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 8. Here's Simmons. Here's the floater. Cleared away by Suggs. And Suggs has got the ball here for Boston. Now Bane. Tatum fires. And he does not hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
I like when Murray attacks the basket and doesn't just settle.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your team.
1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Suggs. Here's Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
DeRozan up top. Lets it fly from 18. Another chance. Weber a screen. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Boston. 8-point game. From 15 feet away. Oh, the jumper goes.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, the slam dunk. So it's Boston now. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Tatum. Now, here's Doncic. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.